All right, can anybody hear me? Looks like there are 2 people here, 3 now. I can't see the chat for some reason. Hold on. Oh, there's the chat. Hi, Tara. How has your week been? I haven't talked to you all freaking week, girl. I need to move my iPad. It is directly in front of my phone, and I cannot see a damn thing. Hi, Karen. Hey, Cass. I'm moving some things around. I can't see my iPad. It's behind my phone, so I can't read the chat. Hi, Laura. Okay. Actually, not back that up a little bit. Oh, you just got... Oh, you went to the Cape. That's so exciting. I know you were excited to find out where you were going. Did you have a good time, Tara? Okay. Oh, they changed the chat for Facebook Lives. It actually shows up separate now, so that's kind of cool. I've missed her too, Laura. It's felt really weird not to have the lives all week. Every time at 11 o'clock, like, my internal alarm was like, where's Tara? Why is she not live? How dare you go on vacation? You're not allowed to do that. It's unacceptable. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, it's been really weird not having the chat all week, for sure. Well, I guess while everyone's filing in here, I will introduce myself since this is my first Lift Your Spirit Facebook Live. I am Britt, one of the LYS ambassadors, and I am Britt's Manny's here, there, and everywhere. And today, we're going to be playing with the new Jilted Western collection that comes out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST. Is that correct, Cass? It's not 10, it's 9 a.m. I believe it's 9 a.m. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I have swatches of the whole collection here. Yeah, okay, 9 a.m. I thought so. I'm trying to keep track of all the releases this weekend. There's a bunch. So we have the full Jilted Western collection here. This green. Cass knows. Me and my greens. Can't help myself. So we have Boots Not Workin', Whiskey Flowin', which is a foily, Lost Your Way, Alibi, You'll Be Forgotten, which this swatch isn't even doing this glitter justice. It's so pretty. Washed Up. This name cracks me up. Jane for Smokin'. West of the Sand. This is my favorite one of the entire bunch. I'm pretty sure we're using this one tonight, to be honest. And last is Never Packed, which is a green with gold. Well, are they more gold or are they like bronze? I can't quite tell in this light if they're more bronze or they're more gold. So that's the full set. And I actually did a mani with this collection already. I'll show you. I haven't taken pictures of it yet. It's still on the stand, so I'll show that. It was the mani that I was supposed to do for tonight, but in a manic episode of overproductiveness, I did it and forgot that I needed to wait to do it for this live. So I had Cass last minute send me the rest of the colors so I could play with all of them. Plus I get to swatch them and show everybody all the beautiful colors. So I'll show you. I did a mani with Alibi and, let me get the name right, Whiskey Flowin'. So let me get it turned around here the way I like to show my Okay, so this is the mani that I did with Alibi and Whiskey Flowin'. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah, it was one of those, like, I was feeling really productive and I just was cranking through some stuff, and then I finished my mani and I was like, crap, that's the one I'm supposed to do next Friday. So I think I messaged you at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, panic, please send me the rest of the collection before Friday. Thankfully you live close to me, so it was here in about 2 days. So, okay, so we have Alibi and Whiskey Flowin' here, and then I did some stamping. This is like a bandana pattern, and then we have our cute little bull and just some flowers and some gold accents. And we'll show you. Let's see if I can show this up close. These foils. My swatch isn't as great as this actually looks in real life, but I think it looks better on the nail here than on my actual swatch. Super pretty. So I think, yeah, it did. It worked out perfect because I got to swatch them all. Plus, I wanted them all anyways, to be honest. I was going to pick them up when they launched. I'm thinking I want to do something with this green. I don't know why this pairing is like calling to me. I'm feeling it. I didn't really have a mani in mind before I sat down, so my brain is reeling. So how is everyone's week? It is Friday, and I'm so glad that the week is over. I'll go with my gut. Okay, let's do that then. We'll do Boots Not Workin' and West of the Sand then. We'll go with that. Put my swatches over here. Boots Not Workin' and West of the Sand. Okay, cool. So how was everyone's week? Looking forward to anything this weekend? I need to pull my clear out too. Where is my lift? Clear. There it is. Perfect. My week was a weird week. I had such a gross migraine yesterday. I actually didn't end up going to work. Just felt terrible all day. Stayed in bed most of the day. Except for, you know, posted a couple things yesterday and then, you know, interacted with everybody, but didn't get much done. It was a lazy day. Oh, he's going back tomorrow, Laura, already? I can't believe kids are going back to school. Like, where did the summer go? Like, I feel like it flew by. Also, I wanted to show in this one, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see the little, like, blue square glitters? It looks so cool. I don't even know if you can see it in the swatch as much because of the lights. I think it might wash it out a bit, but this color. Can you see those little square glitters? Just how it, like, catches the light. You see them, like, flip their blue. I love this color so much. Okay, so we're going to be working on some medium coffins. Oh, they don't go back until September. Stephanie, my week was weird. You got offered a new job and was set to take it, but then your current job came in with a big raise and I don't know what to do. Oh, did they know you got offered a new job and this was their counter, or was this like out of nowhere? Okay, I'm gonna get started. I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy tonight. I'm trying to think of a plan. Do I want to? Maybe I'll do. Hi, Emily. I'm trying to think what kind of like nail art I want to do with these. Is there anything you guys want to see before I get started so I can kind of have that in mind? I have gels, I have gems, I have liquid stamp. I could do some color blocking or just like glitter ombres. What are we thinking? I'm very indecisive tonight. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, you can see the blue in that glitter. Yeah, it's awesome. They didn't know, Stephanie. How crazy is that? Someone had to have known. Someone had to have known and told them, like, Stephanie's leaving us. We better offer her something, like, crazy so she stays. Color block them, glitter ombre. I'm thinking maybe glitter ombre. I don't know if I'm feeling the color blocking tonight. Maybe too finicky. Maybe too finicky for me tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna get out that. Okay, so I think what we'll do, stripe down the middle. I think I'm just gonna start laying stuff down. I never have a plan, to be honest, so we're just gonna flow with it. We're just gonna go. And it usually comes to me. Like, I start laying stuff down and I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do. I'm never quite sure. None of my manis are like ever planned. I'm gonna move these out of the way, actually. Let's do this. Let's move those down. There we go. So there's boots not, is it boots not working? Is that the word? Boots not working. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to get the names mixed up. I'm thinking, I think we may just do, let's see. I really should have thought ahead on this. It was definitely one of those Fridays. I planned, it just doesn't turn out with the plan. Yeah, that happens a lot too. I very rarely have a plan when I sit down. Like, genuinely, I usually never have a plan because I just wing it most of the time. I will pick like general colors out that I think I want to work with, and then I just make it up as I go. Ooh, almost dropped that one. I think we're gonna do a pretty basic placement first, and then I think I'm gonna do this glitter ombre on the thumb. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Look at that glitter. Ugh. I love green. I am a sucker for a green. Cass knows if she comes out with any greens, I usually buy all of the greens from the collection. I usually say, I call first dibs on the greens, or if it's a floral, definitely I call dibs on that. And then if she doesn't send me a green, I end up buying all the greens from the collection. Because I need them. I need the greens. They are my babies. See, I don't know the song that inspired this. I guess I need to listen to it. I'm not a huge country fan. I used to be. Sometimes I purposefully don't pick greens just so I step out of like my comfort zone. But sometimes I can't help myself. I'm just like, nope, pull the green. I need it. So there's coat number 1. Hopefully does that picture look okay? It looks a little blurry on my end, but I can't tell if that's actually... Hey, Brandis! Yeah, greens and blues are definitely my first picks. Sometimes I will purposefully step out of my comfort zone and say, like, send me a pink or send me a yellow, because those are colors I don't gravitate towards. It's hard for me not to send you greens. Yeah. Dust this off. And I'm thinking I'm only going to need 2 coats with this one because she's pretty opaque. How you doing today, Brandis? There's coat number 2. Does it look blurry on your end, or is it just my phone? Or my eyes? Is it my eyes? Oh my god. Do I need my glasses fixed? Am I that old lady already? I need to get my spectacles upgraded. Good lord. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm blind as a bat. I guess I should have mentioned that I am using low odor dip liquids, obviously, and not gel. I use low odor dip liquids because I have dip flu. And I also do press-ons because I have a lovely gel allergy now. So rather than giving up this hobby, we have workarounds. I'm a little sad I can't have like pretty nails all the time now, because I used to love wearing builder gel and then dipping on top of that. But I would rather have my little short nubbin nails and not have itchy skin, and then still get to do this. Let's see, did I miss any comments? Still pretty sore from the lidocaine mouthwash and some meds. Yeah, I know. That sucks, B. At least it was a good experience. Like, you didn't... I know some dentist trips can be horrendous. Just awful. Clean some of these spare glitters. I have a paper towel off to the side here. If you see me like going off screen, I'm dipping into the bottle, picking up the dip base, and then I'm wiping it on a paper towel on the side to get off any of the glitters that I'm picking up. And I also like to shake my cupcake liner on the second dip to kind of bring more of the bigger pieces of glitter up top. So you don't have to dip as many times and you get better coverage. And then I also like to go in and press everything down to help with filing and shaping later. It's also the perks of wearing, yes, always shake. I was saying the other perks of wearing gloves while you're working is that you don't get stuff all over your fingers, but you can still go in. Because I'm a very like tactile person. I like to touch things, and I guarantee that's how I got my stupid gel allergy. Because I like to touch things with my grubby hands, and that's bad when you're working with things that you shouldn't touch, like chemicals. So wearing gloves is definitely a bonus. So there we go. All nice and pressed down. That's 2 layers. I don't think I'm going to need to go in with another one there. Looks pretty good for 2 coats. I'm going to move that one out of the way. Dust this one off camera. Gel allergies are the worst. They really are. Like, the most minuscule amount of gel now will irritate the heck out of my skin. It's so pretty, right, Cheryl? I'm obsessed with it. Like, when I was swatching it, I just kept staring at it. I just, almost dropped that. My hands are shaky. I've had too much coffee today. I had Starbucks this morning, cold brew, a venti, because, you know, it's Friday, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna treat myself. And then I came home, and I'm having more coffee now. So, it will probably be a late night, but the downside is the jitters. I'm gonna have jittery hands now. I usually stay up pretty late on Friday nights. Friday nights are my nail nights. So I stay up and I'll do a couple sets of nails. Sometimes I'll film. Like tonight I did a live with you guys. And then I don't have to worry about it as much during the week while I'm at work. Okay, so there's that. 2 layers. And I think we're gonna ombre the green on the thumb at the bottom. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. Let me check comments here. Brandis, what did you say, hon? Pretty bad history with the dentist, so this one's out of network, but it was very nice, whatever she does. Well, that's good. Dentists are the worst. I've never had a bad experience with a dentist, but it still like gives me anxiety every time I go. I don't know why. Normal doctors don't bother me, but the dentist creeps me out. And I've never had any dental like problems. Medical, different story. I should be more nervous to go see my regular doctor because she usually yells at me. Okay, to do the glitter ombre on the thumb, I will do a layer of dip base, and then I'm going to take this ridiculous frazzled brush. It looks trashy and disgusting, but this brush is my go-to for glitters because it picks up the glitters real nice in this bed head of a brush, and it just lays everything so perfect for an ombre. So that is my go-to crazy looking ombre brush. I should say glitter ombre brush. That is not the brush that I would use for a regular ombre, like if I was doing solids or like a fine shimmer. But I like to point the nail down so I can control how high up the glitters go on the nail. And then I will pick up some on here. I will tap some of the extra off because sometimes extra clear gets picked up. And then I just start tapping away. And what's great about the low odor dip bases is the dry time is much slower than traditional dip liquids. So I can play around with this a little bit longer before it sets than I would traditionally, which I have found to be awesome. It's kind of like having the flexibility of gel base, but without the allergy, which is amazing. I think I'm gonna do 2 layers on this, maybe, just so I could have a better build up at the bottom. I kind of want it to be more opaque at the bottom, or not opaque. Yeah, is that the word I'm looking for? I want it to move more build up at the base and then fade out more. Okay, so let me tap that off. So that's 1 layer of the green on this orange. I'm gonna let that sit for a second before I go in with another layer, just so I don't pick up all those glitters. Yeah, I do that too. I will take, not an orange wood stick, but I have, it's got glue all over it, but I use one of these water marbling tools to pick up chunky glitters to hand place them when I do designs like that. You could do your nails while you watch the live, Karen. A lot of people do that. We'll all do our nails while we're hanging out. wipe that off camera. I have a little trash can here behind me where I like to flake off all my excess powders and glitters. Okay. And I'm only going to go in on like the lower half of this where I want to build up the glitter. And then just go in there and do it that way. That way I can control the build up at the bottom. That actually looks really nice. I like that a lot. And I think before that sets, I'm gonna pick up some of these little blue guys. And I'm gonna hand place a couple of those. Because I want some of this blue pop to show up a little bit more. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Am I too far away? I moved my camera for this live from where I normally have it because I was like competing with, because I have the camera like right in front of me. So I was having a hard time seeing like where I was when I was doing my nails. So I moved the camera up a little bit so I can see under it. But now I'm worried that I'm off frame. Hopefully not though. Hopefully I'm not too far away. Okay. So I'm gonna show it like this. Because this is how I like to take my mani pictures. So like normally you'd be like this. The thumb would be up and your fingers would be down. So this is how I like to look at it, just so I can visualize like how are my pictures gonna look. I think that looks pretty. It's simple, but it's pretty. I like these colors together. I love that like orange flash in this glitter and how it picks up off of this shimmer. Super pretty. I don't know if I want to do any extras for this. I was thinking about doing like, what do I have fall wise over here? I have some like leaves and stuff, but I don't know if I want to do any like foliage. Maybe I do. Do I want to throw on a couple leaves? What do we think? Do I want to throw on a couple like fall leaves just to give it a little pizzazz? A little something something. I don't know if I necessarily like the gold on it. You can't see it very well, but the white looks nice. What do we think? Do I want to do some stickers too? Yeah, we thinking stickers? Hi, Alana. Okay, so we'll do clear and shaping and activator and all that fun stuff, and then we'll decide if we're going to do the stickers, because I always do my stickers on top of my top coat. I find that the stickers stick better that way, so we will decide here in a second. So let's go into clear next. Actually, so I don't end up spilling something, because I am notorious for doing that, even when I'm not live. So I am going to go ahead and put these away. On a live I did recently, I was sweeping off the top of my desk and I caught one of the cupcake liners and launched a fine shimmer blue all over me, all over my desk, all over my chair. It was everywhere. It was pretty, but it was everywhere. And it was a little sample too, so I like tried to save as much of it as I could. I didn't want it to go to waste. You do your stickers last too, is that what you're saying, Karen? On top of your top coat? I feel like they stick better. I have better luck with them that way. I feel like if you do them on top of like the dry powders, even after activating, there's still like a discoloration and they don't get a proper seal. Like they don't stick as well. I have more problems with them. Okay, so I need, where are the little cupcake liners, my extra ones. I knew I had a stack out. I had just gotten a new stack out. Okay. So we're going in with the Lift Your Spirits Clear Cut Clear. And I'm just going to do one layer of clear on each of these. Actually, I should dust these off first before I contaminate my clear. That'll irritate me. Okay, wipe that off. Does anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? I know Laura said she's moving her son back in. Anybody else? Anything fun? I'm gonna do these ones first. I don't think we have anything planned. Not that I know of. I think my husband is going over to our neighbors to watch some fights tomorrow night, so I may go with him. It depends who else is going to be there. If like the other wives are going to be there, cool, I'll go hang out. But if it's just going to be the guys, nah. I'll stay home and do other things. I'll do nails. Surprise, surprise. Oh, the sizes of the jars. Yes. So this is a sample size. So this is the, I don't know what these are considered. Oh, I got a hole in my glove. Dang it. I don't know what ounce size these are. Cass, please jump in here. Are they like 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons? And then this is the 1/4 ounce jar. So I usually get a 1/4 ounce in the clear because I use it more often. You could even go to the 1 ounce. It's something that you use with almost every mani. If you're a clear cap kind of person, that's something you use with every mani. But for colors that maybe you don't know if you're gonna like, or you're just trying it out, or you already have a ton of colors already, sample sizes are perfect. Especially if they're 5 gram jars. Okay, awesome. This is a 5 gram jar. If you're like me and you're not going to do all 10 nails with one color, you can get a lot of manis out of these if you're just doing like an accent color. But if you're doing like a full set of one color, say this was like a black or a white, you would probably maybe want to go up to a 1/4 ounce. Because it's something that you're going to use a lot more of. So it kind of just depends on like how big your collection is, how often you think you'll use the color. If you're going to repeatedly go for a color, I would size up. If it's just like a fun color you want to play with, I would just stay with a sample size, because this is a good bit of powder in here, surprisingly. Like you will get a lot of manis just out of this. Now I'm off my spiel about sizes. Okay, the 1/4 ounces are the 3 tablespoons. Okay, I knew there was one that was 3 tablespoons. I couldn't remember if it, or teaspoons, not tablespoons. Good Lord. Teaspoons. I couldn't remember if that was the sample or the 1/4 ounce. Karen, are you the one that posted today that said you made your first order? Was that you? I can't remember who made that post today. Sorry, I got on my soapbox there about sizes of dip powders. I have so many jars of dip powder, it's stupid. So I always am like, if I can get it in a sample size, I will, because the likelihood of me using like a color more than a couple times is slim. But like white or black or like a staple nude color, like my perfect nude, I will get a bigger size than that, because that's something that I can use all the time for tons of manis. Just depends on how often you do your nails and how many colors you have already. Oh, there's something. Oh, that's a teachable moment. Okay. Do you see how I got color from the bottom of that nail in my clear? I'm going to show you what I do to get rid of that. So this is a color switch that you use for like to clean makeup brushes in between powders, like an eyeshadow brush. I use this, and what I will do is I will take this fluffier, this is, I think a concealer brush from e.l.f., and I will just dip that on top of that powder where the color is, and then I will clean it off in here, and I will pick that up until that color is gone. And then you don't contaminate your whole clear because it's just kind of sitting on top there, and I kind of just pick it up in the bristles of the brush. That was a tongue twister. Okay, and there she is. She's all clean now, except for that little bit right there that I'm gonna pick up right now. It's a teachable moment. I do that all the time. I'm bad about that. Oh yeah, damp Q-tip's a good idea too. I usually just use this because I have it on hand all the time. And I keep this like usually right beside me. This is actually, it's full of powder from like cleaning off in between. I do it a lot when I'm doing like with this too. If I'm doing a glitter ombre, I will use this and I will clean off my brush. So that gets a ton of use in my collection. Okay, so everybody has clear on them. Where did my jar go? I'm gonna put this back in here. And then we're gonna go in with some activator. I try to tidy up as I go because my mind is chaotic enough. I don't need it visually to be chaotic. Okay, so let me put my dip base away and pull my activator. Sometimes I keep 2 jars of clear. I'll do one for glitter, one for solids, just in case you get any like mix up in them. But I only have the one small jar right now of the Lift Your Spirit. So the next time I make an order, I need to get another one so I can have a glitter and a separate one. Coffee break. Okay. So I'm going to go in with a layer of activator on, I'm going to do these 2 nails first, the ones that are just plain, because we really don't have to do anything to those. Just activate and let them sit to harden. If you noticed any bumps or anything in your application, you could do some press down method here. I don't usually have that problem with solids, but I will show you on the glitter here in a second what I do. I believe this was originally Brandis's method. I think she's the one that kind of like invented this, found it, shared it with all of us. So what you do is you take your activator and you do a layer of activator over your glitter. And then you let it start to sit in. I will fan it sometimes or blow on it. And you can see it kind of go semi-matte. If you can see that there, see how it's kind of soaked in. You can test and see if, see, it's not sticking to my glove, and you can start going in and pressing all of those glitters down. I just use my finger because I'm wearing gloves, but you can use like a thicker piece of plastic from like a plastic bag, or you can use a piece of plastic wrap, or I'm trying to think what other people have used. I've seen tons of people use different things. I'm usually a glove person, so this is usually how I do it. And I go in and I really like smooth these glitters down. I'm a little finicky about my glitters, and I like to do this because it takes so much of the filing and shaping off. So I really like will work this and make sure it's pressed in. And sometimes I'll even go in with a second layer of activator just to make sure that it is super smooth. I don't know if you can see there. Look how flat that lays. Like, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup on the edges and stuff here, but it's for the most part gonna need very little filing and shaping. Like, it's pretty smooth. And even once you do like your top coat, that's gonna self-level a lot as well. So I'll show this one before. See, this is even, because I took the time to like lay things down as I was dipping, it's pretty smooth as it is anyways. Yeah, untextured gloves, cling wrap because it's thin, yeah. Just don't go in too soon, because your glove or the cling wrap or whatever you use will stick to that wet powder, and it'll pull it off of the glitter and it'll stick to you, whatever you're using, and then it's a hot mess and you got to go in and like file and fill things in and all that fun stuff. So See, I'm touching that and it's still a little too sticky for me, so I don't want to ruin it just yet. I think I'm good now. Okay. I just kind of press everything down, smooth everything out. Because nobody has 45 minutes to sit and file a glitter. This is honestly my favorite tip for nails. Like that it's the best thing that I've learned through the nail community is this method, because I used to hate chunky glitters because the filing process was so tedious. And I always felt like I ruined my glitters because I would file into them and they would get, you know, like the silver flashback that you get when you file the color off. And it would always just upset me because you spend so much time and then it's like, that's not what I wanted that to look like. But this helps tremendously. All right, last finger, our thumb here. Shouldn't have to do too much here since we only have glitter at the base. Let that soak in for a second. Still a little sticky. Not gonna go in just yet. I love the reflect on this glitter. Like, can you see that blue flip there? Ugh, I love it. Okay, press this down. Don't have to do too much at the tip there since we just have a solid, but I want to make sure that everything's laid down pretty smooth. Down here at the edge of the nail. I don't want too much bulk, so I lay those down pretty firmly. So hopefully that will work. Okay, so there we are, all clear coated and activated. So I'm gonna go in and start filing. And I'm going to use, what line do I want to use here? Let's see, I am going to use, I can't even read what this one says anymore, but this is one of those soft files. This is the one that I kind of go to the most. I'm going to start on the pinky. And I'm just going to go around the edges first, just to clean up any overhang. And then the tip. Let's make sure that's nice and square. And usually, that's not bad for shaping. This is why I like Cass's fine shimmers and like, I don't know if you would, this isn't quite a solid, but it's not quite a glitter either, but they lay super smooth, which is great if you're new to dipping and maybe you're a little heavy-handed. They're very finely milled, so they lay super smooth and they're very easy to work with. I think I spend more time shaping than I do with the application process just because I'm so picky. But I will try not to be so picky for this video so you're not sitting here for 45 minutes watching me file my nails. You suck at filing glitter no matter way I file past the clear and cut the glitter. Press down method. So much press down method, girl. Or make sure that you're pressing down like as you're applying the layers. That's usually what helps too. And normally when I do the press down method, I don't have to do too much in the way of shaping. You're an aggressive filer, Cass. So like for this glitter, I will take this more rough file and I will go over and get any of the like high points. So you can see where it caught certain sections and not others. That's just where it was a little uneven. And then I will take the buffing block and go in and just run it over the top to kind of smooth everything out. I hope the filing isn't too loud on the mic. See, I do 2 layers of glitter too. You could always try encapsulating in a clear builder gel. A lot of people do that too. Encapsulate their glitters in a clear builder gel. I'm just shaping the tip here. I like to angle the, my glove is riding up my finger. I don't want that. I like to take the file and like shape it along the sides and make sure that that tip still stays super tapered, because I don't want it to get too square since these are coffin. Kind of like to finesse the sides there a little bit. So there's one shape there. Actually, I'm gonna clean up my dust a little bit here. Just scoop her off to the side there. Not too much. I used to use a brush and like dust between layers when I used regular dip liquids, because they dry so fast. You can kind of dust in between layers. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about one of those like scrubby brushes. I know a lot of people do that. Unfortunately, with the low odor dip bases, they dry much slower, and they almost kind of, until you activate them, keep a layer of tackiness. So if you go in with like a rough brush, it will pull a lot up and it will create lumps and bumps. So if you're using traditional dip liquids, that method does work. But if you're using low odor, it's a little more finicky to do that way. I usually just use a light like dusting brush and I will dust off in between. But you can't go in really with like one of those stiffer bristled like nail brushes to dust off in between layers. The low odor just doesn't set as hard as traditional dip liquids, if that makes sense. Like once they're activated, they are identical to regular dip liquids, but during the application process, they do stay a little wet, a little tacky. It's definitely a learning curve. I've grown to really like it though, because I have a little bit more flexibility. If I'm wanting to like hand place glitters, I have more time to move stuff around. If I'm doing an ombre, it takes a little bit longer for it to dry, so I can, you know, finesse it a little bit, but it's all personal preference, I suppose. This file, this is a Crival file. I know we shouldn't really mention other brands in this. Sorry, Cass. They have a lot of soft files. Like it's kind of one of these 100, 180 ones, but it's like a foam. It's like a foam file. These are the ones I usually use. Most of mine have a different brand. I don't have any that are like off-brand. I know Amazon has some like that, but I get so many files just when I make orders. I literally have drawers full of files that I get as like, either I pick them up or they're sent as freebies. So like, I normally never have to. Okay. I didn't think you had any files, but I wasn't sure. I try not to mention other stuff if you sell something. I want to make sure I'm using your stuff. There are so many brands out there. Okay. There's that one. I'll check my shaping. See, I like to do this too. This is why I like press-ons, because I can look down the nail at the shaping and see, like, do I need to finesse this side? Is it tapered enough at the tip? Did I file enough off at the apex? Like, this is what I do. So if anybody ever wondered how I shape my nails and how picky I am, this is pretty much it. Like, should I have just spent 5 minutes on this one nail? No, I shouldn't have. but I'm also talking and, you know, getting caught up in things. Okay. And this should be an easy nail to file as well. Shouldn't need too much there. Keep it nice and square. Go along my edges. Okay. Are you guys picking any of these up tomorrow? Tell me. Who's getting the whole collection? Who's not? You can use my code BRIT10, so that's BRITT10. I'll save you 10% at checkout. I don't believe Cass has any sales going on right now, so if there's not a sale, you can use my code. If not, use the sale because it's usually a better discount for you. And if you're going to check out the site tomorrow, make sure you check out some of the cuticle oils and hand creams while you're at it. Cass has great cuticle oils and hand creams. The body butters, actually, I should just say body butters. I'll actually pull some of mine out that are sitting right next to me here. While we're talking, this is my favorite one, the triple body butters. But First Coffee smells identically like a delicious latte. I love this so much. And then Blackberry Bordeaux is also my favorite. I have some of the body scrubs in my bathroom. I use them to scrub my hands all the time. And then, let's see, what cuticle oils do I have readily available next to me? Let's see. Some of them aren't right next to me. Pink Chiffon is one of my favorites. It's very girly, very delicious. Very feminine. I got some of the new ones. I think it's pineapple. I'd have to get up and look. They're sitting across from me. I have a bookshelf that's like across from me that has all my cuticle oils. But her cuticle oils are delicious. And also, the lip balms are amazing. I have two in my purse right now. I have the original that's like just plain, and then I have the vanilla nude, which is lightly tinted nude, and it smells like vanilla, and it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I keep two in my purse at all times. Okay. I think that's good for that nail. Double check. Just making sure we don't have any lumpy bumpies. Oh, you're going to place your first order tomorrow. Awesome. I'm going to go broke. I wasn't aware there were other products. Yes. She has so many products, so many different collections, lip balms, body scrubs. She has regular body lotions too. I think it's the exotic coconut. I know it's coconut. I think the full name of it is the exotic coconut. It is by my bedside. I usually put it on my hands or my legs or, you know, my arms before I go to bed at night. Trying to think what else she has. She has face mists. I think they're face mists, right? Yes, I believe so. Yes, the lip balms are so good. So good. Yeah, she has 1,000,001 scents, and she can pretty much make any of the body products in any of the scents. So make sure you check out the full listings. She has scent descriptions for everything, and a lot of them are grouped into like fall scents and summer scents and things like that. So make sure you check those out if you're looking for some new stuff for fall. Okay, so now that those are nice and filed, I'm going to go in with another layer of activator just to make sure any of that is nice and set and hardened and not spill my activator everywhere. Goodness. Shaky hands, shaky hands. And that lets you see the color a little bit better now that we've filed. And I'm going to put those out of the way. I'm going to get my brush and my file out of the way. Yes, everything that she has is incredible. All right, let's see here. Where's my gel? Okay, I'm a gel top coat girl. I don't care for dip top coat. Regardless of formula, it just does not work for me. It never has. So I always finish my manis with gel top coat. So I'm going to do 1 layer of gel top coat on each one of these. And then we will cure that for 60 seconds. And then we'll decide if we are going to go in with some stickers. I think I have a fuzzy. Hold on. I'm going off camera. I can see a fuzzy in this top coat, and we don't want that. Come here, you little jerk. It's a dog hair. It's my dog. Ugh. He's shedding so bad right now. Actually, he's been shedding bad all summer, to be honest with you. Okay. And while these are in the lamp, I will show the collection swatches again for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning. And I will show the other mani that I did as well, so you can just see some of the colors in action besides these two. I think we might go in with some of them stickers. Some of those stickers. Wow, that was good grammar, Brittany. I don't know if I need more or less coffee. Okay, and last one here. Okay, and before I go into the lamp, I like to go on the first nail that I did and go along the sides, because that gel can sometimes run and pool on the sides. So I don't want that like rounded look. I want to pull some of that excess off. And then I will also hang this upside down for a second, just to let that gel like self-level and create sort of a natural, I don't know if natural is the correct word, but it will create sort of an apex, so you don't have so much flooding of the gel on the side walls. And then once I'm happy with that, I will pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so let's show the swatches again for anybody who missed it at the beginning. I think we've had some people come and go, so I will show the collection swatches again, and I will rename everything. So there's the full collection again. So pretty. Perfect fall transition set. These are my kind of colors. I love these like rusty oranges, this like burgundy brown. It's like a red and brown. And then these beautiful, beautiful greens. So then we have Boots Not Workin', which I used tonight. Whiskey Flowin'. I'll show them up close. Lost Your Way. Alibi, You'll Be Forgotten, Washed Up, Jane for Smokin', and this one has like little like reflect foils in it, iridescent ones. West of the Sand, which is the one I used tonight. And then Never Packed. So there's the full collection again. And then I had done a mani already with Alibi and I forget the names of things. Whiskey Flowin'. So I'll just show that again, just so you can see two more of the colors in action. So Alibi and Whiskey Flowin', and then I did some stamping, and then I used a dotting tool with some like copper. It's like a coppery gold. Just regular nail polish, and did some accenting. So if you guys can see that. And I did this on, these are medium stilettos. Okay, so we are 60 seconds and out of the lamp. Okay, so there we are, out of the lamp. Nice and pretty. She's beautiful. You could leave your mani like this. Totally good. Simple but beautiful. Just letting the colors speak for themselves. Or what we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna go in with some like fall leaves. I think just a few. Just a like few accent ones, I'm thinking. Just for a little something something. So I need my tweezers wherever they went. Oh, my tweezers are bent. How'd that happen? The tips of my tweezers are bent. Oh no. Don't like that. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'm thinking we may just do like a simple... how do I want to do this? What leaves are speaking to me? I have other ones too. Let me see. What do these ones look like? These ones are more solid. I'm dropping gel over here. So I have these ones that are more like solid white. And then I have these ones that are like outlines. I think I like the outline ones better. I think these ones look a little too chunky, I'm thinking. And I don't think the gold shows up as much on these. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I convinced myself. I'm going to go with these. And I think... I think we may just do... I think we're going to do this little guy here on the pinky. And again, I like to do my gel top coat first because the stickers they like stick so much better and they lay super flat and you don't get that like edge. It kind of all blends in and you can really press it in there and it just like it's not going to pop up. It looks great. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do another small leaf on this one, maybe like that. I think. I love stickers just to add a little something. When you're not sure, like, does this mani need anything else? I like to just add some stickers because it's super beginner friendly. It's quick. See, just a little bit of something. And then I think we're going to go in with some bigger leaves on this one. I think I want to do, come here stickers. Do I want to do, thinking maybe this one. Let's go with this guy. And then these ones that I'm doing the stickers on, I will top coat one more time just to seal everything in. There's that. Make sure I'm not off frame. Sorry, guys. And then I think I'm going to do another leaf, but I want to do, let's see. I think I want to do that one. Or do I want to do a smaller one? Do I want to do, I think It's hard to see with this white background here. I'm blinding myself. Let's see, what do I want? I think I want to go in with, I want to go with this one, which is actually, do I want to do a different leaf? Now I'm being indecisive. That's too much the same direction. Maybe. Oh goodness, this should not be that hard of a choice. And this is why I never get anything done. Let's go with this one. I think this is what I want to do. I think I'm just going to do this one here. Okay, let's see what that looks like. And then maybe, let's see, what else do we have in the way of accents? Do we want to pop one of these on here? Let's see. I think maybe we want to do like this on this nail. And yes, that is hanging off there. I'm actually going to pull out some cuticle nippers. Sorry for the loud noise. And I'm going to clip that off on the side here. So it hangs off the side. Oh, didn't get enough of that. I don't want it to stick up. Come on. Hold on, I gotta go off screen. I can't see. And my hands are too shaky. Make sure I got all that off of there. Okay. And then I think I want to do one more of those little accent guys at the bottom of this nail. So this nail is going to be a little bit more covered than the other one. Then I think I might take, now I'm just getting excessive here. I'm just kind of filling in some blank spaces with different pieces. I think this one's going to be more of like a abstract pattern covered nail. And I think I need one more little leaf. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do one of these, where'd it go? One of these guys. Because it's cute. Why not? We're going to do you right there. Maybe like that. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna cut this off. Actually, I'm gonna go off screen so I can see, because I'm trying not to clip the nail. I am blind, guys, so, well, I shouldn't say blind. My vision is very bad, so I have to get really up close if I want to see something. Okay, so there we go. How's that? What do we think? How do I keep the nails on the tabs? Okay, so I use, let me see, I have one next to me. Let me pull one off. So I use little sticky tabs, like the ones that you use for press-ons. So these guys, these. So I will put these on here and I will fold the excess along the sides, and then I just stick my press-ons on top. And these usually last me, I can usually do like 4 or 5 manis before I need to replace the sticky tab. And in between, I usually just take some alcohol on like a little lint-free wipe, and I will clean, actually, I'll just show you. I will get this without alcohol on it, and I will just rub the sides and get any extra like powder off that was from the last mani. And now you don't even have to worry about the sides. Like that has a piece of glitter on it. Don't worry about that, because the nail's just going to sit on this top layer. So now, well, once this dries, I guess I should say, it'll get tacky again. So like I can put a tip back on this, whereas before it wasn't sticky. And I can usually get a couple manis out before I need to replace these. I hope that made sense. Okay, so on these ones, I'm going to top coat one more time, and I'm just going to pop these nails into the lamp so we don't have to put the whole set back in. Okay, and pop that in the lamp. I'm gonna let that one start curing while I'm top coating this one. I like to immediately put my nails into the lamp when I'm doing any kind of art, because sometimes the top coat can separate over stickers and then you get these little like wells of gel that have like separated, and it's usually just, you know, the top coat reacting to the different like materials on the stickers. So I usually work fast and make sure I have everything nice and covered, and then I will immediately stick it in the lamp so there aren't any weird pockets of gel. Yeah, definitely try the sticky tabs. I tried using that like mounting putty stuff and it just never worked for me. I'm too aggressive when I file, and well, clumsy too when I'm using a file, and I always hit them, so the mounting putty just, my nails would fly off across the room. So I stopped doing them that way. But the sticky tabs work really well. I'm gonna clean some of my tools off while we're here. So when that comes out of the lamp, I will double check that all of my stickers are nice and coated and nothing looks weird. And then if that's all good, I think this mani is done. Does anybody have any questions? Anything about Lift Your Spirit that you want to know? Questions for me? Question about application? About the launch tomorrow? Anything like that? I'm gonna take a coffee drink. My code is BRIT10, so it's BRITT10. And you shop at liftyourspiritdips.com. And this collection is the Jilted Western collection. Yes, it is BRITT10. Yes, that is correct. Thank you, Karen. I don't believe it's case sensitive. Cass, please correct if it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it will go with whatever. All right, so these are coming out of the lamp. I'm just checking them up close so I can see. Just making sure none of the stickers have any overhang, and I'm actually going to take a little bit off of one of these. One of the stickers is got a little bump right here, so I'm just taking a file and lightly filing that just to take that extra off right there. It like is under the lip of the nail. I just don't like that bump there. I'm finicky. But let me see. Everything looks good otherwise. Okay, cool. That one looks good. Looking up close at this one. Sometimes after I apply top coat, I like to refile the tops too, just to give that crisp edge. I just think it looks nice. I saw somebody on YouTube do it and I was like, oh, that looks really nice. Hi, Brooklyn. You're popping in right here at the end. We're almost finished. We're wrapping up. Sorry, I'm filing off camera there, guys. Okay. So there is the completed mani. Let me dust off my hands so I can get all this dust and glitter off of me. There we go. So this is West of the Sands and Boots. I'm still going to mess this up. Boots Not Workin. There we go. Boots Not Workin. So just a little fall mani here. Fun. Simple. Sorry if you guys just heard my husband yelling. He's playing video games downstairs. So there's that one. And I will pull the other one out so you can see that one too. Just so you can see the two. So this is Alibi and Whiskey Flowin', and then Boots Not Workin' and West of the Sands. So I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Brandis and I are going to start alternating some lives, so you'll see me periodically here on Lift Your Spirits. Brandis is still our main girl, but I will occasionally be popping in, so you'll see me from time to time. But here's the collection again, and my manis off here in the back. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. It is almost 20 after 8 here, so I don't know what I'm going to do anymore after this. I think I have another mania I need to do, but probably, I don't know, it might be a late night for me. I did have coffee. I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. But I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope you have a great weekend. I will catch you around, and yes, more nails. That's usually the MO. I will see you guys around on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube if you want to check me out anywhere. Hope you guys shop the sale tomorrow, and let everybody know what you get. I want to see pictures when you get your packages, and I want to see nails. So, bye, guys. I'll see you later.